Hold on tight, because a digital earthquake just rattled the foundations of celebrity social media, leaving fans scrambling for answers. The unexpected online shift between two of the internet's most followed figures has ignited a fervent discussion, drawing in millions who are desperate to understand the undercurrents of this sudden tension. Before we dive into the depths of this unfolding saga, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single beat of this captivating story. The whole thing began subtly, a faint ripple in the vast ocean of Instagram activity that only the most dedicated observers would catch. It was the digital equivalent of a quiet, almost imperceptible, uncoupling. Fans, ever vigilant, noticed that Selena Gomez, a name synonymous with global pop culture, and Hailey Bieber, a prominent figure in her own right, had ceased to follow each other on the platform. This wasn't just a minor blip, it was a significant development, given their intertwined histories and the constant scrutiny their lives attract. The internet, a tireless engine of speculation, immediately sprang into action. The immediate aftermath was a whirlwind of theories. Some corners of the online world quickly proposed that a burgeoning financial rivalry might be at play. The idea, whispered at first and then shouted across countless posts, suggested that the recent business triumphs of one might have stirred feelings of envy in the other. This particular narrative gained traction when certain social media users pointed to reports surrounding the financial success of a particular brand associated with Hailey. Selena saw that Hailey became richer than her and got super jealous. One user boldly declared on X, formerly known as Twitter, igniting a fresh wave of debate. This assertion, however, did not go unchallenged. Selena's vast and passionate fan base swiftly mobilized, deploying a counter-narrative with an equal measure of conviction. They argued vehemently against the notion that financial competition was the driving force behind the online disengagement. Hailey is not a billionaire. She may have sold her company for $1 billion, but she wasn't the sole owner. One fan retorted, seeking to dismantle the premise of the jealousy theory. This direct challenge aimed to clarify the financial landscape and underscore that the perception of wealth might be skewed or exaggerated. The defense of Selena went further, with supporters emphasizing her own substantial accomplishments and financial standing. They highlighted her impressive net worth, suggesting it was far greater than any figures being attributed to Hailey, thereby undermining the very foundation of the jealousy over money argument. Her net worth is about $300 million, less than half of Selena's, a fervent Selenator proclaimed, asserting that the idea of Selena being envious of Hailey's financial status was simply illogical. This point was crucial in shifting the conversation away from material wealth and towards other potential catalysts for the online separation. As the debate intensified, another significant segment of the fan base began to express a growing weariness with the recurring nature of the perceived drama between the two. Their sentiment was clear, a desire for an end to the ongoing speculation and a plea for peace. Not again this stupid drama. Imagine how tired we are. A collective sigh seemed to echo across various platforms, reflecting a widespread frustration with the incessant cycles of conflict that often dominate discussions surrounding these public figures. This group yearned for a resolution, or at least a cessation of the constant conjecture that seemed to follow Selena and Hailey. Amidst this swirling vortex of theories, a common thread emerged: the enduring ghost of a past relationship. Many, perhaps inevitably, drew Justin Bieber, Selena's ex-boyfriend and Hailey's husband, into the narrative. The question of whether this history continued to cast a shadow over their interactions, even years later, became a central point of contention. While some fans vehemently argued that the tension couldn't possibly be about Justin, at least not from Selena's perspective, others found it difficult to completely disentangle the past from the present. The enduring nature of celebrity relationships, especially those played out in the public eye, means that echoes of former connections often reverberate long after their official conclusion. The lack of direct statements from either Selena or Hailey only served to fuel the fire. Their silence, while understandable from a privacy standpoint, left a vacuum that was quickly filled by fan theories and media speculation. Every subtle online move, every perceived slight was amplified and dissected, becoming fodder for countless hours of online debate. The absence of concrete explanations allowed the narrative to be shaped entirely by external interpretations, each one adding another layer of complexity to an already intricate situation. This mystery, this lack of definitive answers, is precisely what kept millions glued to their screens, desperately searching for clues. Adding to the complexity was the sheer volume of conflicting information. One moment, a theory would gain immense traction, only to be debunked or countered by an equally compelling argument moments later. This constant flux made it incredibly difficult for anyone to pinpoint a single, definitive reason for the unfollowing. It was a digital labyrinth, with each turn leading to another set of possibilities and another layer of intrigue. The very ambiguity of the situation became its most compelling feature, drawing in casual observers and seasoned celebrity watchers alike. The saga also highlighted the immense power of fan communities in shaping online narratives. These dedicated groups, often operating with an almost forensic level of detail, are capable of spotting the most minute changes in celebrity behavior and amplifying them to a global audience. Their collective observations, analyses, and arguments became the primary drivers of the discussion, demonstrating how much influence fans wield in the digital age. They are not merely passive consumers of celebrity news. They are active participants, shaping and reshaping the stories as they unfold in real time. The drama, irrespective of its true origins, served as a stark reminder of the unique pressures faced by public figures in the era of constant connectivity. Every action, no matter how small, can be scrutinized, interpreted, and often misconstrued by millions. The digital breadcrumbs left behind, an unfollow, a cryptic post, a subtle interaction, become evidence in a sprawling, open-ended investigation conducted by the court of public opinion. This relentless scrutiny leaves little room for ambiguity, pushing every event into the harsh glare of public debate. The ongoing conversation also delved into the broader themes of competition, friendship, and the complexities of navigating personal relationships in the blinding spotlight of fame. Beyond the specific individuals involved, the situation sparked discussions about how women in the public eye are often pitted against each other, whether intentionally or unintentionally, by media narratives and fan bases. Many users expressed a desire to see more solidarity and less perceived animosity, highlighting a broader yearning for more positive and supportive portrayals of female relationships in the celebrity sphere. As the days turned into weeks, the initial shock gave way to a deeper curiosity. What would be the next development? Would either Selena or Hailey break their silence? Would a new revelation emerge that would definitively explain the unfollowing? These questions lingered in the air, ensuring that the story remained a persistent topic of conversation across social media platforms and entertainment news outlets. The unresolved nature of the situation was a constant hook, pulling people back in for updates and new theories. The intrigue of the situation lay not just in the identities of the individuals involved, but in the universal themes it touched upon: human emotion, social dynamics, and the often unpredictable nature of online interactions. It was a microcosm of the digital age, where a simple click can send ripples across the globe, sparking intense debate and captivating millions. The story resonated because it reflected, in a magnified way, the everyday complexities of relationships and perceptions, albeit played out on an unprecedented scale. Ultimately, the true reason behind the unfollowing remained shrouded in mystery, leaving fans to ponder and speculate. This lack of a clear explanation only intensified the fascination, transforming a seemingly minor online action into a sprawling narrative that captivated a global audience. The unfolding drama served as a compelling reminder of how even the smallest shifts in the digital landscape can trigger monumental reactions, keeping everyone on the edge of their seats, hungry for the next chapter. The ongoing saga between Selena and Hailey has undeniably stirred up a significant amount of curiosity, leaving fans eagerly anticipating what will unfold next. This story is far from over, and its twists and turns continue to fascinate. If you want to stay in the loop and catch every new development, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss a single update.